What's going on, Raider Nation? So, NTTC. Miami Dolphins are coming out to Oakland this week. It's going to be a little bit of post-Thanksgiving, if you want to call that. Miami, they've been struggling. We can say that they're hurt because their quarterback is hurt, and I believe Tyler Thigpen is most likely going to be their quarterback. I think there's a Ramsey. I think that's their other quarterback right now. But what we do know is Chad Henne and Chad Pennington are both out. This team, as I said, has been hurting for sure at the quarterback position. The one thing that I will say, though, about this team is that they seem to win on the road, and it doesn't even make sense. This team they've only have one road loss and one home win. They keep winning on the road for some apparent reason, but now that they're a little bit more hurt, the quarterback's out. The thing that's weird is Tyler Thigpen was still able to get him a win against the Titans, who were also struggling. Going back to last week, the Raiders showed that they're not part of the elite group. Sorry to say, Raider fans, but I think we can all unanimously agree we're not elite. We may not even be great, but that's, the Raiders got to prove that if they want to say they are. On a more other note, though, how do the Raiders handle the loss they had last week? Most of the NFL world believed that would be a Raiders loss, and unfortunately it was chalk, and it was. I'm thankful Richard Seymour was not suspended. He was just fined for that big punch. Damn, watching that replay is just making me laugh, but, at the time it hurt, but we were already down anyways, and it's kind of a might as well. But going on to a more serious note with this game, Miami is not that good against the run. And if we utilize Bush and McFadden the right way, then I think we can win this game. McFadden actually did not get a lot of touches last game. We tried to throw the ball with Campbell more, and we just found out Campbell is not good. Like, when it comes to depending on him 60% of the time. You got to give him like 40% of the plays that he throws. You got to run the ball at least 60% of the time. So don't try to throw the ball a lot with Campbell. I know Gradkowski came in the game late, but even if he came in the second half, I don't know if he would have done enough that it would have helped. Good defenses can stop him. Miami has a decent pass defense, which, that kind of worries me at the same time. I know it's kind of annoying how Tom Cable says he'll put in Campbell, but I think the fans would agree that Gradkowski is the best option we have available. He's able to get the balls to other receivers, no matter who they are, whether it was Johnny Lee Higgins, whether it was even Darius Harrod-Bay or Zach Miller. He'd throw to everyone. Miami's offense, though, is struggling. And basically, of course, the quarterback play has not been great from them. The running game, Ronnie Brown is a great running back, and Ricky Williams is kind of old, but he doesn't have the mileage of a typical 30 or more year old running back. So the running game, we're going to have to watch out for any of that Wildcat stuff. Miami is the one who started the whole Wildcat thing in the NFL. And on a note with Hugh Jackson, the play calling is going to need to get better from how it was last week. It was predictable, it was very boring, and I think that's why the Steelers shut us down after that opening, because they knew what we were going to do every time. I think we should use McFadden and the Wildcat for a few plays this game, not to the extent that Miami or others will use it for a lot of plays, but at least use it a little bit. Now, on another side note, they just need to keep their composure, and the offense is going to need to click, as in the passing game. If the passing game is clicking with the running game, then we win this game. But if not, this is going to be a very defensive battle, and I can see it being low scoring. So hopefully the offense can overcome this. I don't think that Thigpen can handle the Raiders' pass rush that we got right now with Shaughnessy and Seymour, Kelly, and it's really sad Trevor Scott's out, by the way. I know he's going to be out, I think, for the season, so farewell, Scott. On another note, though, we used to get bashed for drafting Michael Mitchell in the second round, and everyone laughed and saying that was a reach. Well, look who was the bigger reach in Miami. A guy named Pat White. I don't think he has a job with the NFL anymore, and he was released by the Dolphins. So, to anyone who wants to laugh at our draft pick of Michael Mitchell, who has been playing well as a safety, by the way, you could all laugh at Pat White because he doesn't even have a job. He switched to the sport of baseball. I think he was drafted earlier than Mitchell was as well. So, Miami fans, don't laugh at our draft picks like we can laugh at Pat White. Dolphin fan to check out. Those of you, Raider fans who've been watching other fans' videos. I think Finn's Kings Marlins is the only one I know of. Sometimes he has troubles with his facts, but he's a lot younger, and just check out his video. He'll probably just say, "We'll win because we'll win." That's all he'll do. So check him out below if you want to see his videos. We'll see y'all later. Go Raiders, and let's hope we can rebound from a really horrible loss. Doesn't hurt a whole lot, but if we lose this game, it'll definitely sting. We'll see y'all later.